Well, if campaign signs and that brisk air that we always feel in November wasn't an indicator enough, it is, of course, election season, and Jack Crum is in studio with us tonight. So let's talk a little bit about what officials in Lucas County are reminding voters ahead of tomorrow's in-person voting.
Jeff, for starters, polls in Ohio are open tomorrow from 6:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night. The Lucas County Board of Elections is preparing for up to a 75% turnout, but their expectation is closer to 20%. On this Election Day Eve, I sat down with the director to talk about their preparations and other key reminders that voters should be aware of before they head to the polls.
The day before the election are always one of our busiest days.
As the calendar turns to November, it can only mean one thing. It's election season in Ohio. And as early voting comes to a close, in-person ballots are now the final piece to the political puzzle.
I can say that we have put a lot of preparation into this election. You know, as we say in the election world, preparation for elections start at least 6 months out.
Lavera Scott is the director of the Lucas County Board of Elections. She says key reminders and advice for in-person voters includes finding your assigned polling location ahead of time, bringing a valid photo ID, and checking out your sample ballot.
We have what we call a candidates list, which lists every candidate and every race. And we also have every issue. But you know, that's everyone that is running in Lucas County or every issue in Lucas County. If you want a more personal view, you should literally go on, look yourself up in there, hit sample ballot so you can see what your sample ballot will look like.
She also says it's important for voters to understand you legally cannot vote in person at the Board of Election office on Sylvania Avenue on Election Day, but you still can drop off an absentee ballot outside the office up until 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday.
That ended by law on yesterday at 5 p.m. So if people did not cast their ballot early, they have to go to their assigned polling location on tomorrow.
Scott says there's around 21 local issues and races on the ballot depending on your municipality. That means voters in Lucas County will see a mix of city, township, and school district contests, along with local ballot measures like levies.
Depending on where you live within Lucas County, every single person in Lucas County has something to vote on the ballot.
Scott also says there's some misinformation about completing ballots entirely. She says voters do not have to vote for every candidate or issue on the ballot, and whichever ones you choose to vote for will count. Now, for more information on how to find your polling location, sample ballot, or just track absentee ballots, head to our website at WTOL.com. Live in studio, I'm Jack Crum, WTOL 11.